Hello and welcome to the first section on your Photoshop Masterclass course. We're going to start off with the very basics in this section so you have a better understanding of the Photoshop interface. Because understanding where your tools are and how the interface is laid out will help you increase your productivity. You must also understand how your software works, how it is laid out, and know where your tools are to be as productive as possible. In another upcoming section, we're going to explore how to rearrange the interface for your own personal workflow. For now, we're just going to take a quick look at each section of the interface, and then in upcoming lessons, we're going to dig into each of those sections with a lot more detail and information. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, one of the keys to a fast, productive workflow is using keyboard shortcuts. If you take a look up here in your drop-down menus, you're going to see there are different key combinations listed next to some of the menu items. Now, as you know, most software is going to have these types of shortcuts built into the menu items so you can use and be more productive. We're going to explore more about keyboard shortcuts and how it's going to improve your productivity in an upcoming lesson. All right, now just below the menu, we have an options panel. This options panel will display additional tools based on the tool that you select from the tools panel, which is located right here. Now, each time you select a new tool, the options panel will update with additional options for that specific tool. Adobe Photoshop gives you these options to help you be as creative as you want to be to help you complete your creative vision. Now, if you take a closer look at the tools panel, you're going to notice a little arrow icon in the bottom right of some of the tools. And if you click and hold your mouse button, it will show a drop down of additional tools available within that specific tool. So what Adobe has done is they've grouped similar tools with different options within a specific location. So think of it like a category of tools for that specific type of tool and feature. Then over here on the right, we have additional tool panels to help us complete our creative vision. The layout of these panels is based on a specific workspace. So what Adobe has done is they've provided pre-made workspace layouts for your convenience. And it all depends on the type of work that you're doing, and there will be different types of workspaces for those different types of projects. You can also rearrange the panels for your own personal workflow and save it for future use, which is awesome, especially if you have different layouts that you would like for different types of projects. You can have a different workspace for creating websites and a completely different layout for projects that are based on creating brochures or editing images or whatever type of work that you do. Photoshop gives you the option to adjust the interface to increase your productivity. Again, in upcoming lessons, we're going to learn how to select different workspaces and how to create your own. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the last section, which is down here. And in the bottom left, we have some information about our photo. Right now, it's displaying the document size. So what do all these numbers mean? Well, the number on the left represents the flattened, compressed file size, and the number on the right represents the working size. As you begin to work on your file and add layers, this working size number will start to increase. And there are other options to choose from as well. If we click on this little arrow right here, we will get a menu of additional information that we can access. All right, so that's the basic layout of the Photoshop interface. Next, we're going to discuss the difference between raster and vector images and which one Photoshop is known for.